old friend from England, Billy Ballbags from BillysBallbags.com. Billy's Ball Bags. Now, he makes the perfect silicone, saggy, realistic long balls, all sizes, colors, ages, if you will, races, if you will, from darker toned balls to lighter toned balls. He's even gone into vaginas. They lovingly call them fannies. It's a weird thing in England. But never have we ever experienced a greater set of hyper-realistic testicles. I mean, so much so, complete with the weird bumps and the strange random hairs. They're made of super high-quality silicone, so they have just the right swing. I would tell you the long, great big ones are like what you call July balls. And then he's got some for the trees and like the keychains that are more like October balls. Mm-hmm. So, if you know, you know. But it turns out that they're doing a giant newscast, a man in the street, Sky Sports news report in England, and there's a guy behind him with what clearly I immediately recognized as Billy's ball bags, and he's just swinging them back and forth. The guy has no idea, and it takes a cameraman forever to alert the reporter that, yeah, there's a man behind you with a giant set of grandpa balls. So it's a good damn excuse to get a hold of Billy, find out what's new with him. And on HBO, there is a documentary called Chimp Crazy. Now, we've all known somebody who loves an animal, loves animals very much. I love them. You love them. All of your dogs have been rescues.
Yes, they have. Every single one.
Some of them have bitten Mike's face. Some of them have fought with each other. But you always find a way to make it work.
Yes.
And you can fall in love with crazy things, man. People want to raise alligators in their basement. They want to have caimans. I remember those guys in Kansas City. People want to have primates. Our good friend Dana Savarelli has a sanctuary, and he saves these primates because people go, I want a chimp, I want this, I want that. You simply can't have them. Even a macaque is an incredibly aggressive animal if given the wrong day. Mm-hmm. And I know, he used to have one. I had to struggle with one time. I slapped Dana Savarelli on the shoulder, and it disturbed his monkey, Mac the macaque, so much because of the way the troops work, the monkey troops. They're, this is the leader, this is the second, this is the third. I'm an outside person. He doesn't view me any differently, and we don't always understand that. Right. So I'm out skydiving years ago with Dana, and I reach over and I slap him on the arm like this. This goddamn monkey lost his mind.
Just went and flipped.
And Mac hated me from that day forward. Mac, he was always on a harness, and goddamn Dana used to take him skydiving. It's a whole nother discussion.
Because as you said that, I was wondering.
The monkey liked it. And trust me, he just struggled. I mean, he went. He was fine with him. But every time that goddamn monkey would see me, he would charge me. Like, he had to have a hold of that leash. He would come at me like he wanted to fight.
Because he was being, protective.
Because he never forgot I violated the situation, the hierarchy of his troop. And all these things are real, man. These are little. He only weighed maybe 20 pounds. And I think maybe I'm coming in too high on that. A chimpanzee could be 75 pounds and stronger than any man you've ever seen. They access their muscles like we don't as human beings. And you remember the story about the lady, the 911 call. The chimp went crazy, had eaten one lady's face completely off. They finally had to shoot this goddamn monkey.
Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up with a gun. With a gun. He ripped her face off.
He ripped her face off?
He tried to attack me. Please,
okay,
hurry.
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way.
Please, hurry up. He's killing my girlfriend.
241 Rock Raymond Road. They're saying someone has a gun and trying to kill somebody.
Hurry up.
They're on the way, but I need you to give me more information. Who's doing this?
With guns.
Who has the guns?
They'll bring the guns. You gotta kill this chimp.
What's the problem there?
Hurry up.
I need you to talk to me. I need you to calm down. Why do you need somebody there?
What? Please, guys.
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend.
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee. She's dead. She's dead.
Why are you saying that she's dead?
She's dead. He ripped her apart.
He ripped what apart? Her face?
Everything.
Yeah, dude, that's real. That's real.
It's frightening.
So it's not always like that. And there's anomalies in this world. We used to have a cougar that the guys at Turpentine, this was years ago before the laws changed, they got it from a drug dealer. We brought that cat into my house. We brought that, it's a 200-pound cougar, multiple times into the house. Now, in retrospect, when you hear that, you go, wow, was that the smartest? I can tell you, to the day that cougar passed of old age, he never got aggressive. He was, at one point as he got older, he got cranky, and they moved him to an outside, a little more private. But I'm telling you, I've had him walk. I have pictures of him walking through my living room at that Woodstock house, hanging out with my dog outside the glass. Dude, Barger out there losing his mind like he wanted to fight him.
And just didn't know what he was dealing with.
Yeah, but that 200-pound cougar, for whatever reason, raised from a baby to adulthood by this drug dealer who didn't mistreat it. He just ended up getting busted. Now he had to give it up.
Yeah.
And it was the craziest thing you've ever seen.
Did your neighbors ever see this?
Dude, I used to park Bengal tigers in my driveway before the laws changed, when they would bring them in for Rockfest or school projects. I'm talking about Turpentine Creek. It was always above board, always done very safely. Those tigers were in incredibly well-built traveling trailer cages, and they were used for universities, for kids at schools, for science, for study, for raising funds for the sanctuary. Treated incredibly well, and the sides came down. I mean, it was as crazy as it sounds, safer than you can imagine. It's a flatbed with a giant cage on it, and the sides come down when they go down the highway, so the animal's isn't beaten to death by the wind. And then they would open up the side by my house and feed the animal. And if we were out hanging out, it would leave it open, and then it would shut it at night, so nobody could get to it.
Sure.
And it was always 100% safe. But that being said, now, like at an animal sanctuary at Turpentine Creek, it's a 100% hands-off. As things evolve, they know these animals are not meant to be touched. These animals are not meant to be handled. As much as you may want to reach through
and pet them,
if they see you do that at Turpentine, you're gone. An intern, someone who works, you're done. That's it.
You'd have to be that way.
It wasn't always that way. Scott, back, years and years ago, again, before things changed, I remember him there were certain animals when they were young, he'd bring them out on a big leash, and we could say hi to them. And it was safe. We always had a good time. It was always fine.
That's crazy to me.
As times change, you realize and you learn more. And again, the laws also changed. And now it's a 100% hands-off, done, natural, all good. But you can't have these things living in your world. You just can't. We'll talk more about it. That chimp crazy. It's an HBO documentary, and again, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm already on the fence of I get it. You love that animal so much, and you want to help it, and you want to protect it, and you want to provide for it, and you've bonded with it, so you don't want to give it up. But the truth of the matter is, some things are legal, some are not.
Yeah.
And an animal like a chimp, you may not realize it, absolutely kill you. Well, you heard it.
Yeah.
You heard exactly. They ended up having to kill that chimpanzee. There was no coming back from it.